Hey everybody, welcome to the Black Sheep Props channel. I'm Steve, and I'm here to teach you the tips, tools, techniques, and materials for building your very own super cool EVA foam props. Now in our last episode, making an EVA foam Viking helmet part 2, we rocked the rest of this build out. We added the spikes, we added all the metal stripping everywhere, we added the horns, and we got down on the battle damage with the gashes and the dents from the Dremel. And man, that was a Dremel Super Bowl too. You saw how much foam we had to tear off for the horns, for the spikes, and for the dents. But even though we did all that work, it was totally easy. You can totally do this. Which means in this episode, making an EVA foam Viking helmet part 3, that means it's time to seal this thing and paint it. And the paint job is going to be even easier than the build because it's just a steel helmet and white horns with the black tips. And we're going to age it up a little bit, dirty it up, and do this dark tip detail on the horns, but super easy. So, if you're ready to hit it, let's make something. Alright, so as you could tell, you have to spin around it a lot of times. You have to hit it from a lot of different angles to get in all the crevices. But just take your time, hit from every different angle, go all around the different sides, tip the helmet in different directions, and you can do it. Alright, there you go. Covered in several layers of Plasti Dip, and you saw how we do it. You just have to keep going around and around your piece and tipping it and hitting it from different angles, because when you cover the front, then you got to hit from slightly below to get up underneath every single detail. Then you have to tip it down and go a little bit from the top to get the top of every single detail, from the side to get inside the crevices. You just got to spin it all around to get it coated, build up a nice solid, a nice even layer as you go, so you don't over flood it anywhere, and you just keep building it up till you're coated. Now it's coated in a thin layer of rubber Plasti Dip. Alright, time to get painting. We're going to bust out our acrylics. This is going to be a super easy paint job. The whole helmet's going to be silver, and then we're going to age it a little bit, and the horns are going to be white with the dark tips. So we're going to do a little fading in here, but it shouldn't be too hard. This should be an easy paint job. Alright, let's get it. Alright, we got our silver. Time to get going. Going over the whole piece, tapping away like this. And as we've seen in many of our other builds, because we're using a sponge brush, it doesn't get into the crevices, so the crevices stay dark. So you just have to hit it from angles, get underneath the rim there. Now we just use our brush. We get in just a couple of the little spots where we couldn't reach with the foam brush. Around the horns here. Alright, there you go. Completely coated in silver. That was easy. Alright, now what we're going to do next is we're going to get out our brown and we're going to start dabbing some brown around here and smear it around and aging this thing up to get it to look a little worn and dirty. Alright, we bring in our brown like we've done before on a lot of other builds. And we get the brush pretty dry. See that, how it starts to dirty it? Tap a line like that and then just smooth it out. Just a slight dirty haze there. Alright, there we go. We just put a little bit of brown haze in a bunch of spots just so it dirties it up just a little bit. Alright, now we're gonna add some slight tone change in the silver. Right now it's very metallic silver. We're gonna come in with some gray. We'll try to see what the medium gray looks like. We want to get some darker gray spots. That might not be quite enough. Let's check the wrought iron. That's possible. That could be the trick. Just a little bit of a tone change there. That might work. Maybe black. Let's see. Is black too much? Let's try the black just to test it out. That's actually pretty good. So we'll dab some black around and we'll rub it. Oh yeah. Now you want your brush pretty dry because you don't want heavy amounts of black. As you get slight spots there and you rub it around and it just starts to throw in some dark tone changes in the helmet. That's what we want. Just like that. All right. So there's the trick. We're using black. The perfect tone was some black. See that? Now it's not such bright silver. Now looks like we've got areas that are really aged dirty metal now. All right, sweet. See that? And that's the trick, is having the brush really dry. There's black on there, but it's really dry. All right, now we're going to come in with our white. All right, we just hit it on our silver there. We're gonna have to touch that up, dang it. All right, now we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna get the whole horn covered. Where we couldn't get in with the sponge. All right, there we go. Horns are all white. And we're gonna touch up this little piece of silver here that we kind of accidentally hit with white. But not bad. Now we're gonna end up going in and doing the details where the tip of the horn is dark and then it fades to the white. All right, check that out. How cool is that? Man, that looks legit. All right, I'm gonna show you how we did that. Super easy. We came in with our black. And we started on the end, where the paint is the wettest. Okay, we're getting all the really wet paint off right now on the tip of the horn. This is such an easy technique. Okay, now we get down a little bit lower all the way around. Just like that. And then we start sweeping it. Just like that. Just sweep it down. Holy smokes, is that cool. That's a crazy pair of horns right there. Nice. Now we're probably gonna come in and we're gonna do a little bit of slight gray tone on the horns. Actually, what we could probably do is make sure we wipe all of our black off. Okay, we got almost all the black off. Now we're going to come in and we're going to add a little more of that. We're gonna come in and we're gonna just drag it slightly just to get do the same thing here. Hot dog! Those are real horns. Nice. Check it out. That's right. Bam! This thing rocks. Check it out. Slightly dirty, a little bit nasty looking. We got the black tips on the horns there and it kind of fades off. Super easy. Look at that, man. That thing's crazy. Ready for battle. So that was it, man. Super easy paint job. You could totally do this. That's it. That concludes making an EVA foam Viking helmet part 3. Hope you liked it. If you did, give us a like, share us with a friend, and subscribe to this channel. And together we're gonna go step by step through a lot more super cool builds so that you get the props you deserve. Thanks for coming. See you next time.